Hello everybody, I'm Hema Priya. Welcome to my podcast called NLP, stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. If this is the first time listening to my podcast, I request you to listen to the other series of NLP episodes too. This podcast is all about how you can find your true purpose. So I'm going to give you 5 ways to find your true purpose. Number 1 is figure it out what makes you feel energized. In what career or in what field you really feel that you're so energized and you're so feeling so expanded, or your ability or all your potential. So in which field? So that is the first step. You need to figure it out. Basically for me is that I love talking to the people. I'm a trainer who trains to the students as well as the teachers. So when I'm with them teaching personality development, soft skill, life skill, so I'm so engaged with them. I'm so expanded all my feeling when I talk to the persons, when I talk to the teachers. So I enjoy the process rather than the outcome. I don't worry. They say me I'm not a good trainer or a bad trainer. I don't need the judgments, but I love the process. I don't like the end results, but I love the process what I'm dealing with. So here in a lot of these youngsters who are in 20s and 25 years of age, they are energized with the money. They want to make millions at the 20 years of age or maybe 25 years of age. That's good. That's totally fine. But are you really enjoying the process to make the money in 20s? Are you really enjoying the process? So never ever care about the end results. Just see the process. Are you all feeling energized with the process? That's what's so important rather than the end results. So that's the first way. You need to figure out in which field you really find alive. Second, link your giftedness to the victory. See, a lot of people who are born with a good voice, they really love, their voice would be so sweet when they sing songs. For some people, they would be they're naturally gifted for painting. They do art is very good paints. So every individual has different natural gifts. So figure out your gifts. For sometimes people don't recognize that they are really gifted. The other people will tell, the friends or maybe the relatives will tell you that. Some people assume that they are introvert, but in any meetings or due to any presentations comes, the friend will tell that you are not an introvert person. I could see your potential during this seminar. So you are really good in that. You're really an extrovert person. You can do this. The other people will spot your giftedness and they will guide you to the victories. So listen to their words. Okay, it may be good or bad. Listen to their words and take that into accountable and see that would be added for your victories or not. So that is what important. Number 3 is encounter different stuff. That is most important. Most of the people don't try different things because they fear of failure or they fear to take a risk. So I think you need to try a lot of things, man, because this is one life and I don't know how many years we're gonna live. Right? In 20 to 30 years, still 30 years, you can try different things. But after 30 years, you need to have a settled job, right? Then you're going to enter into the relationship thing. So you need to try different things before 30 years, which I really believe it. 25 years, 20 years, that's fine. So before 30, encounter different things in what you're good at, in what you want to be in which field you want to be the mastery. Okay, whether doing training or whether you like to paint, in which field you really feel that you are a mastery, figure it out, and you will have confidence that yes, in this I'm going to rock the world. In this I'm going to be the top. I'm going to be a top singer of the world. So that is how you need to get the confidence. So figure out different things, and by trying out, encountering out different things, you'll come up with one or two things which you're really good at. So focus on that and get your life, work on with the process. Number 4 is figure out who you are. This is so important. Who are you, or who you are, what you are. So that is so important that you need to figure it out. I'm not talking about I am an engineer, I am a medical student, I am a lawyer. No, not this is that. So who are you? What's your true purpose? There should be some emotional thing, right? If you're onto the world, there should be an emotional thing that where you need to serve others or any emotional thing. So figure it out. Who are you? How do you know that who are you or what is you? You need to mingle with the society, right? So when you mingle with the society, the people will give you the thing, who are you, right? The people will call you, hey, you are a trainer, or you are a very good motivator. So the people would call you. So the thing is that have a socialized relationship with everyone. That is more important to live in the society. And the last but not the least, change your perspective. What do you mean this? Here comes. There are humans who really complain about their 9-to-5 job. Even I used to complain that 9-to-5 job, oh my god, what a life, man. I'm not able to do my painting, or I'm not able to do my workout because of this huge tight schedule which I'm in the work. Don't complain that. No matter you go for 9-to-5 job, still you will have like 1 to 2 hours for your time. So what do? Side hustle that. Take at least 2 or 3 hours per day to side hustle, right? So don't complain, right? If you complain, you're not going to achieve anything in your life. Don't complain, take action. Yeah. So 2 hours, 3 hours, just side hustle it. Change your perspective. Don't see this 9-to-5 job as something it's like victim. Don't see that. You need to change your perspective of looking at these things. Okay, after you are really good in this side hustling, then you can be a full-time businesswoman or businessman after figuring out which really works for you. So change your perspective. Okay, this is so important. You need to look out the things in a very different manner to have a different end results. Don't just look as everyone looks, right? So everyone has a different perspective. So you see things in a different way, right? So that is what makes a difference between you and the other person. So make a difference. And so these are the 5 ways I just wanted to share you to find your true purpose. Got it? So just do these exercises, use presence of mind, sit ideally and figure out which really works for you and find your true purpose. So thank you so much for listening. I'll come up with a new episode. Thank you for your time. I'll come up with a new episode. Take care. Goodbye. Bye-bye.